Hello YouTube. It's coming towards the end of the summer now. It's September the 9th, 2012. I'm about to pop up in the hills for a few days, 5 days, just to have a wander around. And I thought I'd just do what's in my bag for anybody who's... I've been reducing the weight of my stuff over the summer because you don't need to carry as much stuff. And I thought for anybody who's trying to do the same also, I might be able to, pick up one or two things. I haven't counted the weight of the clothes I'll be wearing or my little knife because I'll be wearing those anyway, and I normally have the knife in my pocket, so I've left those out of the way. But this is the bag. It's lightweight. It's not quite ultralight. It's a quarter of an ounce over that. It's £5 and a quarter of an ounce, and still it's a much easier load than I carry in the winter, or than I have been carrying in the winter. I'll just run through it and show you what I've got here. The bag is a Terra Nova Elite 20 litres, and on it I have my hat, which is 75 grams. It's quite heavy for what it is, but I counted out the weight because I don't often wear it just when the sun's too hot, for me. I've got my water filter, which is 104 grams. It's a little Chinese water filter. It's very handy because while there are springs up there, they're not always easy to find, and it just means you can stop anywhere, and you can get your water safely. It is quite simple. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but I'm not really in a rush. I've got my fork and my spoon. They're just little cheap plastic ones. I prefer these to a spork. I like the facility of, I eat out of a bag, and it's easy to, eat your cereals, or your noodles. 16 grams, not too bad. I have my platypus. It's a 1 litre platypus, which I use for in the evenings when I'm passing water an hour or two before I'm due to stop. I'll fill this up. It's okay for my evening meal and my breakfast. Saves me digging into my regular water supply, which is 3/4 of a litre. I normally pay 3/4 of a litre. The bottles, it's an old yogurt drink bottle, 29 grams. This pack has belt pouches as well, and I carry the whistle, which is 16 grams, and the little photon light. It's quite powerful, 6 grams. It's in orange. By mistake, when I ordered it, you had the choice of colours, and I thought it referred to the colour of the case. I thought it'd get orange because it'd be easy to find. In fact, it's the colour of the light. But nice little thing, quite powerful. The compass, which is 38 grams. I actually prefer the base plate compass, but it's a little bit heavier. It's the price you have to pay. It has a mirror inside as well, emergency signalling device. Not too essential. I know the area I'll be in more or less, but still, you do need a map and a compass. I need a map and a compass. Sun cream, sunblock. Inside the bag, simple roll top clips. Excuse the noise. Inside the bag, my food bag. This will contain all the food I'll need for 5 days. I don't cook as such. I just rehydrate, so it's just boiling water added to the food, and this the small, well, large crisp bag, silver inside. Just rehydrate the food in a Ziploc bag, pop the bag in there, leave it for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, however long it takes. It's not the most thermally efficient, but it keeps a little bit more heat in. My cook set comes to 61 grams with the little plastic, with the little bag, because I cook over a fire with it sometimes, and that tends to blacken the bottom. But it's made from a beer can. This is the fuel, that's alcohol fuel, and a tea-light stove. Fill this and it will just boil a can of water, just over a quarter litre of water. It doesn't necessarily have to be boiled because the water's filtered anyway, so it's clean water. Just have a little top for the stove. Just a light and some matches. And that's it, very simple. I also, to increase the efficiency, I also have a little aluminium foil windshield, which opens up, folds flat for easy storage, opens up and forms a small cone. Stove fits in the top, the can fits in the top, the stove goes underneath. Takes about 9 or 10 minutes to boil the water with the alcohol, but there's also the option of a few twigs under there, like a small fire, which I like to do anyway. My insulating layer, it can get chilly up there in the evenings. Well, you don't get cold while you're walking. It can get chilly up there. And this is my little down jacket. It's not the lightest thing in the world, it's about 270 grams. But it's warm enough, it's got a small hood on it. The hood isn't insulated. I picked it up for €20 at the local supermarket. And it does the trick, keeps me warm. It's also handy for sleeping, and I've used it in the winter with my other sleeping bag to keep me just a little bit warmer. I have the bandana, of course. Bandana's 21 grams. It's handy for things like picking up the pot when it's hot. A small ditty bag which contains a few painkillers, an ibuprofen and an antihistamine, a little bit of string, some bandages, 2 elastoplasts, and a separate light. That weighs 38 grams. There's a couple of, there's a little bit of string in there and some cable ties. It's always handy. My wind shirt, little OMM wind shirt, weighs 68 grams. Packs away to nothing, 68 grams. It's water protectant, so it'll keep the showers off. It wouldn't keep heavy rain off. The forecast this week is for good weather, so hopefully that'll be enough. If not, I'll just stick it on over my regular clothes, and it'll dry out quickly enough later, and then I can pop on the insulating layer to keep me warm while I wait for the others to dry. Moonlight Bivy, 189 grams. Super piece of kit, I love it. I won't be using the tent, but that's nice bit of stuff. My Thermarest. Thermarest 249 grams, which is, while it's light, in amongst all the other things that I'll be my sleeping system. My sleeping system comes to almost a kilogram, which is a lot of weight, but I do use the bivvy to keep the outside of the bag clean, and the silk liner to keep the inside clean, and the bivvy to keep me, warm and comfortable, and also a rubber mat to protect the bivvy, and it all adds up. My towel and cut down toothbrush and toothpaste. And I don't carry a stuff sack for the other things, I keep these inside a plastic bag. This is the hood for my new Z-Pack sleeping bag. Weighs 68 grams. It's a down hood. You put it on and you feel warm immediately. My spare socks, they're 65 grams, sleeping socks. Legs, the legs for my shorts. It's a toss-up between legs or a set of leggings. These weigh 192 grams. Quite heavy, really. Silk sleeping bag liner. Like I say, I like to keep the inside of the bag clean. I don't want to be washing the bag all the time. I don't want to be doing anything to reduce the efficiency. So I prefer to carry the bag liner, which is 135 grams, and heavy. And the sleeping bag. This is my Z-Pack sleeping bag, good to about +5 degrees. Lovely, it's a beautiful piece of kit. It weighs 375 grams. Super. And then they're all contained within a little like plastic bag, so 16 grams worth of plastic bag to keep them dry. And a small cheap foam rubber mat. It's full length. I did cut one down to just the length of my body, but I then found that it wasn't protecting the bottom of my bivvy bag, of course. I love the bivvy and I really don't want to damage it, so for the weight of the mat, it's 111 grams, I think, of all that. I carry the whole thing. And of course the Terra Nova Elite 20 laser light 20, which tiny little thing, contains everything I need for 5 days. By the time I get the food in, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze. If I needed to bring rain protection, I needed to bring the poncho as well, it might be just a little bit too tight. Because I don't want to compress the sleeping bag too much. But that's it, that's basically what I'm taking. And if it's helped to anybody, I'll be very happy. Okay, perhaps I'll do a video clip of when I'm up there pottering around and let you know how things go on. Thank you.